Shit just got real.
Shit
That's
just got
right.
real. Happy Chinese New Year, and we are in episode 10.
Episode 10.
Episode 10. Congrats, Zik.
Congrats, Val. Alright. Okay, obviously it's for clear reasons. We are on a new platform. We are on NFTehTarik Instagram. So we would like to welcome everyone to this account and to this live. What up, guys? Welcome to our live. So usually we'll do it on Vision Considerations live page. But now we are starting to get a little bit serious, and we decided to do it on our own platform. All right, so thank you guys for joining in.
Haziq said it in a very nice way. I think to be frank, like shit just got real.
Shit just got real.
Got real. Like I think like when we started, like I think Haziq shared in the previous few episodes that we thought we can only hit like episode 3 talking about NFTs. But then after our 9th episode, we sat down and like what are we supposed to do right now? Like everything is going like it's going mad. Like I don't know. It's like it's gone to another level. So that's where we decided to create a new account called NFTehTarik. Not only are we like doing our IG live on Monday, but we are also like sharing bits and pieces of NFT. Cannot say that anymore.
Spill the tea.
Yeah, I'm gonna spill the tea of NFTs.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, but we definitely have new audience, so I think we gotta introduce ourselves for sure.
Okay, sure. Cool. So welcome to NFTehTarik. My name is Iqbal. I run an art collective called Diplomat. Yeah, I'm also NFT artist, creator, and also like investor, I guess. Yeah.
Investor, that's a huge word. How much have you invested? Well, okay, we'll dive into that. Later. Alright, okay. Quick one, 7 seconds. What up, guys? My name is Zik from Vision Consideration. I'm a designer, creative, whatever you want to call me. I have lately been dabbling to NFTs, so this has been taking about 37.4% of my time. NFTs. Yep. Yeah, 37.4. That's almost accurate.
40 lah. Mine's about 40.
Oh, okay. You have more dedication. I might have more sleep than you.
Bro, look at this, bro.
Look at mine. Okay.
Like the IBEX are real.
Okay. Let's do some shout outs, man. Like whoever is here. Dira Razari, Boba Fantasy, the NFT, Insomnia 76, Rosie, is it? What up? Farhan.
Alright, what up?
Alright, Fari, Hinja Cuts. He's dropping like some I don't know what he's saying. SJGR. What's that? Some abbreviations there. I don't really get it. All these NFT terms.
Yeah. I think our tagline is we are NFT noobs. So
we are noobs. We only know 0.0000% of whatever is going on. And if you're new, feel free to join us. But if you are an expert, please bear with us as we try to kind of learn and discover based on our experience and sharing it with you guys. She just got real. Definitely.
Oh my god.
SJG. It's quite a mouthful. I rather say she just got real. SJG. But okay, that's a good one. Okay,
bro. So how you want to start? Like, what's the topic for today, man? What's the topic for episode 10?
Okay, episode 10. Finally, 10. I think the topic what we want to dive into is why should anyone get into NFTs? Why?
So for those of you who have friends who are like contemplating to enter into the NFT space, who do not know like whether should I NFT or should I not NFT, like probably this could be the tea that they should listen to. Novanich East said hello.
All right,
so I think tonight's topic is quite interesting, right? Because like I think like we've been hearing this on on social media online for like as long as we know about NFTs. Like, should we jump on? Should we not? And then some of them say like, NFT is like a Ponzi scheme. NFT is this and that, like saying all the negative things without even like doing due diligence or research. Some of them like just research a bit and then they're like, no, it's not for me. Yeah. So what's your thoughts on that, bro?
So I think the conversation around NFTs has been very popular lately. It's almost everywhere in the media, even in the news. It's getting common to see NFTs as like I think on Instagram, if you scroll down, either at least 1 out of 10 is actually an NFT content. So which is something that we want to talk about, like why should you get into NFTs? I'm actually imagining for those who are not into the NFT space, how are they thinking at the back of their heads? Like do they feel that hey, they should jump in, they should learn about it? And I think this topic actually helps to kind of lay down for those who are not in yet, and maybe give some certainty to those who are already in.
Yeah, I think just to share a little bit. So, like 2 days back, I have a friend who asked me because like he wanted to purchase his first NFT, and then he was saying like, bro, like I have a lot of doubts, I have a lot of skepticism about NFTs going in. Then I'm like what about lah? Like, I'm happy to answer any of your questions if you just want to share lah. So he kind of asked me. So I thought like maybe he has this negative perception of the NFT space. But what I found out that there's a lot of questions that, like, if you were to dwell into most platforms, like it's all there. But I think one of the reasons being that they still feel skeptical is because like it's not like a first-hand account of sharing.
Yeah, experience.
It's very factual. Like they tell, like it's as a matter of fact, like they will tell you like the technicalities about what NFT is about, what blockchain is it going to be on, like the ERC20, like on the Ethereum blockchain, all that, like very facts. So like for us, like, you know, who are really not dwelling deep into the technicalities of NFTs, right? We just want to know a little bit to understand. Like we only like hit that surface, and then because of that resistance, that factual resistance, you know, when you open a book and then like so much information like hits you, right? Like maybe some of that like cause you to feel like, oh shit, like this is not something that I would be used to lah. Yeah, and then that's why I realized, like, you know what, like how we dwell into the space, like because we had each other, so we were like hyping each other up.
Yeah,
we were trying like, hey bro, you dive in, whatever it is, like you learn, you make mistake, it's okay. So like this is where I realized that like having a voice that is not too hype, but at least be reasonable enough to kind of share accounts with you can actually like help you like ease yourself into the NFT space. Like, what do you think, bro?
Yeah, I think there's one of the posts, shout out to the guys at NFTlah. I don't know if they are here. They actually shared a post regarding, I can't remember, but their point is don't do it alone.
Yeah.
I think just like anything else, like if you want to do something, you don't want to be siloed all alone and doing it on your own. You want to kind of bounce ideas, just to see if you're like making the right decisions, taking the right paths and all that. Because it's better, I guess in a way it's better to kind of have your journey documented by another perspective. Someone can kind of comment on your actions compared to just like doing on your own. But I think to each his own, right? Some enjoy doing on their own.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's how it's all about. Like, and to add on to your earlier point, that as a platform, NFT is very new, and it's similar to why you get on Instagram at the start. Like people would think that hey, it's just a photo app for photographers, when actually as it goes on, 5 years, 7 years later, it's no longer just a photo app. Same like TikTok. At the start, it's supposed to be like a dancing video, lip syncing, but now it's become like a social media giant of businesses. So I guess we are actually going into that space with NFTs, where people perceive it as just a JPEG. Like, this is a
Yeah.
fact, like what Gary Vee always says it. But at the end of the day, you kind of need to have a deeper understanding of like what it's all about.
Yeah, I think basically when you want to enter the NFT space, you have to ask like what's your true intentions of entering the space.
Yeah.
Like you have a lot of information down there. You heard from friends, they say, hey bro, like you should get into NFT bro, because you can earn money. You see like bro, like I put in 1,000, I buy this NFT, but now this NFT worth 20,000 bro. Like, oh, mind blowing bro. Like you should buy this bro. Then you have to question yourself, like, is that the NFT that you want actually? Even though your friend like coax you into it, because it might not be.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
might not be.
So
Yeah.
apart from the investment part, there's also the part where are you in it for the are you in the game or not? You know what I mean? Like if you're just like a lepak guy, relax, laid back, chill, and then you are aware about this NFT space where it's very high paced. It's very like it's like I think I told you this before. It's not really a side hustle if you're into NFTs. It's like a full-time thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's whether you're game for it lah. I would think that would be a something to consider also.
Yeah, I think like just to share a little bit, like when we were in it, we were like racing with the pace of the NFT space. We were tired lah. Like
racing with the pace of NFT space. Oh.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm like throwing bars now.
Throwing bars.
Yeah, but then like yeah, we were like every night like, bro, what project are we looking at, bro? Like this is like, you should go into Discord, da. By the time we look at the time, really like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and then we have to go to work. Our brains really like fried to the next level.
Right, bro.
Yeah, but then like I think this is where as we share our insights on NFTehTarik, and at the same time we were dwelling into space. Now we are like I think almost 3 months plus going to 4 months. Like we kind of understand that actually you just have to find your groove lah. You just have to understand like you have a basic knowledge. Like people are sharing, but then like you have to look at it and then you have to create your own characteristic as to how you want to navigate the NFT space. At the end of the day, like it's an open sea and you are your own boat. You might be in a fleet of other boats with other of your other friends, but at the same time, you know, you are also discovering your own journey. Like where's your destination? How are you going to go through into this NFT space? Because like some people like they have money, they can invest, they can buy like 2-3 NFTs from a certain project, whereas like myself, to be honest, like I only like invest in 1 or 2 per project, and I like hold, maybe I sell one to flip and all that. So like my gains might not be as high as the rest, but I'm fine with that, and I don't think like I need to compare myself with others. So when you have your own identity, it's easier for you to navigate. But at the same time, like gaining knowledge with friends is also good, because like I think like for me, I got scammed. Haziq learned from me, so he's being protected.
Bro, you took it for the team lah.
Yeah, but then like everybody learns from it, and if everybody like help each other out, the community is great lah. Like I think like it's not only the community in each project, but the NFT community as a whole so far has been very supportive, which is why like we feel that is like the second point that you should get into NFTs, because like unlike other communities like where people like wrestle businesses from each other, here is like you can see projects collaborating with other projects. Like hey, like for example, I'm from Board Ape Yacht Club, I'm collaborating with Killer Girlfriends, so I'm giving like 2 BAYC NFTs to them for them to like do a contest and then they can win, or like give them some whitelist for holders of that particular project to kind of cross pollinate the projects, which is an interesting atmosphere lah, like an interesting industry that we can see.
I think like what you mentioned earlier, different people have different trajectory of journey. So I think that point where you mentioned about self-realization, about what kind of, in what segment of NFT space you want to be at. Do you want to be just an observer? Do you want to be a collector? Do you want to be like a flipper? you kind of need to, I guess you won't know until you kind of dip your toes into it. Then
Yeah.
you start to realize, like, but when you first
Yeah.
stepped in, what do you assume it was, and what do you eventually become? Apart from being
Okay,
a,
let's be honest. Like, when I first stepped in, I kena scam already, bro.
which is
First
which is a
click,
thing,
pow,
which is a thing, which
$600 gone.
bro, but it made you tough, man. It made you
Yeah. No, but I think like because I had you I've been talking to you and then you like, bro, like it's okay, like you feel like I had somebody like to calm my shit down when I was like panicking at 3-4 a.m. in the morning, like shit, no one to text and all that, but then like
I was asleep
when
then.
yeah. But then like we decided that okay, bro, like you took one for the team, never mind, like I know it's a loss. Like
No, you
he
took
kind of
for the
hyped.
community, man. You took
Yeah.
it for the community.
Yeah, so we know like any DMs from Discord, just no. Just NO. Like even if they say like, hey, I got an interesting project, then they say like you just join this Discord link, I just like click no. If I'm interested, like when I see the project, what I'll do is that I'll open a browser and then I'll just type the project name and then I'll find it on Twitter and then I will click it myself over there. Like try not to click any links from any DMs from
Don't click
Discord.
any DMs, guys. No DM links.
Yeah, but then like what you say, like it made me aware that it's not like a safe, like not an easy path. Like people have been talking like, oh, NFTs like you can earn easily and da da da. But then like first thing kena step. So like okay, so it's not that easy. But then like
Yeah.
we hustle through, and then we managed our first NFT purchase together, same project together.
Yeah.
And then now like I think I have like about 15 NFTs. I think Haziq has more because all I know is like he just tell me like,
No.
hey bro, check this out, Shiba. I said, alamak, you got Shiba. I said, hey bro, guess what?
Shiba.
Then I said, bro, guess what? Look at this, like Astra 8. I said, alamak, ini Astra 8. And then like bro,
Astra
I don't
8
have that much spending power, but I'm good with what I have, so I just do it slowly. Yeah.
Okay.
I think, do you want me to share about the point about like making money? Like I can
Okay.
extend that.
So I just want to add on to one more point
Sure.
regarding so your journey it was tough because you kind of got scammed in the beginning. But I'm imagining for those who actually got it off on a good side. Like for example,
Yeah.
they managed to get into a whitelist and then they
Yeah.
managed to mint and then they managed to flip. So and they've been going on like that for the past few months. And then they get probably they get scammed or something happened to them. And then they are liquidated to like almost like nothing, for example. So that could take like a toll.
Yeah,
And
for
that
sure.
could actually easily, that point of time could easily give them the perception of how NFT is like, hey, it's a scam. Hey, it's like, it's not a safe thing. So like, you know what I mean? Like everything that's going good and all of a sudden that one thing that kind of breaks apart, everything crumbles. Yeah. So, and for your case, you kind of got the brunt of the setback early on.
Yeah.
So
Like,
yeah, I think it depends on the journey lah.
Imagine this the NFT book. I open already, got one hand punch my face. Bam! Then close back. Like, shit, should I open this now?
No, then the book will say, you'll thank me for that. Which you kind of did.
Yeah, but then like we learn lah, like don't like all the things that was said in all the YouTube shows. If let's say some of you have done your research, like no DMs, like if it's too good to be true, it's probably a scam. Like it rings true lah. And then now they have like the MetaMask wallet scam where suddenly you see an NFT that appear inside your wallet, and then like people thought like, oh, I should click it, but actually it's not. You should like switch the wallet straight away and move all your assets.
Yeah.
Like,
so guys, we have to keep pounding that lah. Like because it's for the community. Like do not click on any links on Discord. So just want to be aware of that. Okay, but so the first point, I'm going to just try to kind of number this up. Like,
sure.
Why should you get into NFTs? The first one would be because it's a good investment. It makes money. Money. So you want to elaborate more on that?
Okay, so like I mean, just to share with everyone here, like I know it's not as big as most of the people that
by the way, not
watching
financial advisor.
Yeah, not financial.
So,
advice. Like I've put in close to 3K. So like but then with that 3K, like I've been like buying, and I was fortunate enough to sell some NFTs. So 3K is just like my money injected, but the spending and the selling part in the NFT space, like I've bought almost like, so based on the selling price and all that, so I bought like almost 8K worth of NFTs.
So
About
are you saying that
8,000.
the transaction is like about
Yeah.
8K?
Yeah, and then I've sold like almost like I sold almost like 6,000 plus worth of NFTs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So which means that I'm at a loss of 1,008 lah, or sorts of. But then like that is actually equivalent or close to equivalent to the 3K that I put in. You know what I mean? So if I were to, I mean, I don't know, if I were to put it financially, like the 1.8 that loss, right, is actually like part of the 3K expenditure. So I've put in, but then like all this back and forth, right, like it's nothing lah. But then because of that spending, I've owned 15 NFTs that if I were to liquidate them now, as of this time, based on the floor prices of all the projects, that is the current floor price, right, I would have all those NFTs liquidated will be about $10,000. So if I were to minus off 3K spending, like I will be about 7,000 worth. Yeah. So like I put in 3,000, like I earn 7,000, like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is just like floor price.
That makes sense.
Like it's the base project price for each project lah. So that means now, I have some rare NFTs.
Now, right?
Yeah. And I have some rare NFTs which, like, if I were to like charge higher, sell higher, then I will earn more than that lah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I'm not a big player, but like, I mean, just to show that I put in about 3K, I've earned like double lah over the past 3 months lah. So like just to be honest, I mean like if you guys want to know the numbers properly, like you can DM me, like I can like talk to you about it, because like I was just making calculations before the show to kind of like emphasize the point lah. Like if you want to make money from it, you are able to lah. You are definitely able to, because right now the NFT is still on the rise. Whatever you're putting in, you're definitely going to earn. And over time, it will just get better. It will not be like a BAYC or blue chip NFT. You can do like 10 times, 100 times. But if you're lucky enough to purchase an NFT that is like a blue chip NFT that, that is going to be like the next BAYC or close to it, then like you will earn.
Yeah. Okay, so to wrap up the money bit is to wrap that up, I think we got to put it up front lah, by saying that to invest, you got to do your research. These are not all financial advice. And you got to actually spend money that you are able to lose. Because don't spend all your dollars on it, because NFTs being a volatile industry, even crypto is already volatile, right? So NFTs are about the same. So practice with caution, and just take note of all these points lah. So we dive in. Okay, so that's making money.
Okay, Ali Lustradi say, why DM bro? We meet up for tea.
Can.
Haziq wants his Ninja Turtle.
Still waiting. 2 ETH.
She's ready to pay 2 ETH. That's what he said. Yeah, I never say one. No.
2 ETH in 2017. Kidding. Okay. So next point, why you should get into NFTs apart from money?
So the second point is actually the community lah. So like I remember I explained earlier, like it's a very interesting community. Like I don't know, like in the art space, like I'm in a creative space, like I've done art, like I'm not saying that like there are bad people, but it's not like there are cliques lah. Like you won't get to like join some. You will be friends for sure, but then like I don't know, like you will feel that kind of like this gap.
Inclusion, right?
Yeah, there is like exclusion in a sense. Like, they will group like, you cannot join this group and stuff like that. Like, fine art, like, you can be friends, but then like when it goes into an exhibition like that, then you like, like hey, and then like that's it, you know. But then like when you are in the Twitter space, when it comes to NFTs, like wow, they like, hey bro, your artwork nice, bro. Like I wish I had money to buy. Then like in my heart, like buy lah. But then like it's okay lah, you know. But then they're supportive. They share, they retweet, they put in the community, like and then like for like I mean like we've been paying it forward so far by creating NFTehTarik, and like if anybody has any questions coming into the space and don't understand, like we've always been sharing. Like I don't know, like we've been meeting with people for tea also lah. Like what Alilus tried to say. Like we do it, bro. Like we down to share, we down to sit down, like have 2-3 hours of time sharing, because like it's very interesting like to get people to try, because like you never know, like it could change your life, it could change your future. I mean it's slowly changing ours, but it could drastically change for others to the better. I mean, not saying to the worst, like if it's to the worst, then like oh my god, like probably we will need to sit down and like see what's the reason, because it's something that we also haven't experienced yet.
Correct. I guess like for the community bit, I think it's a beautiful thing lah to have to kind of meet up with a community where you guys have common interests, common goals, and then the community is like self-sustaining enough to help propel the project forward. So it's I think community is bigger than how it sounds like. It's a long-term thing for sure.
I think it's not just the community in the project, but also community in the country, like the local community. So basically, like we are privileged enough. Like I think when we created NFTehTarik, also we discovered that there's NFT lah. We have like Asian NFTs, we have NFT Asia, we have SG NFT creators. There's like groups everywhere, but then we are in most of them and we are talking with all of them, and they are constantly sharing, and like they are doing their own agenda for sure, but then they are always like, hey, like happy to share, happy to support.
It's healthy,
to try to work it out.
It's healthy, for sure. Yeah. Okay, so money, DIY, not financial advice. Community. What could be the next reason why you should get into NFTs?
Okay, so like I think we want to touch about the art part. It's quite sensitive, but at the same time, there's potential.
Subjective,
Yeah, it's subjective. So, for example, like, well, I'll talk about art. You artist, but then, like, what were you going to talk about? Like, basically, I can safely say, like, I mean, I'm just going to explain. Like, to each their own, they have a perception of art. Like, Haziq got a Gary V. I'm not a fan of Gary V's NFT. I'm a fan of him, but not his NFT.
NFT. Wait. I don't have a V friend. I don't have a V friend.
But you have that book, right? What's the NFT?
Book token.
Oh, it's
what's it called? How?
But it's a Gary V NFT lah, right?
Yeah.
V friend.
Book games. Sorry. Oh my god, how did I forget? Book games.
Book games so token. Basically, like his purpose of an NFT is not art. His one is more of like a tokenization, like a game or like a ticket to.
He's being Gary V lah, right?
Yeah, for his business lah. Yeah. So like if you're really into art, then just make art your journey. Like for me, like so far, like all the NFTs that I've collected, like really needs to have a certain look that I would like, and then I will buy. Like if it's not the project, and then even that project also like it's a blue chip project also, I will be like, should I or shouldn't I? Yeah. Then like I'm trying to turn myself a little bit right now. Like maybe I'll buy just to flip. Yeah, because like, I'm not gonna own. Like right now, right? Like for me, it's the journey of balancing between like holding the NFT for its future purpose, or like just taking to sell for profit. Yeah, because the NFT space is a space for you to be able to do that, right? So why not? So that's why like, I think like if I can afford, and then I'm in the white list and I bought it at a cheap price, it's got that potential. Yeah, just dive in and then you earn, and then you can buy an art that you really, really like lah,
Yeah. So you in a way you could find yourself getting stuck in the middle of the decision where, hey, you have this, but you buy it for the art, but then the art has value. And you kind of see that there's a potential for you to flip it, and that will actually equate to a whole new purpose already. Like, hey, I thought you're in for the art, but why are you even thinking of flipping it? Because there's value to it. So it depends. It can go either way.
Yeah, because like I think all in all, right, like people can say lah, like like, hey, why NFT? NFT you
It's
only
not about
see
the art
one.
lah.
It's about the
It's about the
money, all
art.
that. But then like
Yeah.
it's really about the art because like I bought the Killer Griffin because of Zeronis, this artist. And yeah, I mean like I'm trying to sell it because I got a rare because I like it and I see like all the other NFTs that he created from that project. I love all. So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
If I can earn more so that I can buy and all that, like I'm willing to do that. So my
Yeah.
head, my mindset now is like slowly tweaking to be a characteristic of like,
Yeah.
okay, you know what? If I can flip for money for an amount so that I can buy more interesting projects, then yeah, I should do that. Because like for some,
Yeah.
they will like buy and then hold and then keep, which is actually fine because like over time it will appreciate, the value will appreciate. Yeah, depending on the
Yeah.
artist. And so far we have understood that if the artist is quite famous, is quite well known, like the value is always there. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then if they fulfill the utility, yeah, it will just like triple fold, quadruple
Yeah.
fold.
There's more than just the art lah. The artist itself,
Yeah.
what the artist believes in, his artwork
Yeah.
and all that. All right. So the art. So the art is the third point. So do we
Yeah.
have a fourth point of why we should
Um,
get into NFTs?
I think it's the technology, right?
It's the future.
Yeah,
It's the
it's the future.
metaverse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I
Like,
got no knowledge about that lah, but do you have knowledge about
I have
the
very
future?
little. So right now, as we all know, like everything is moving into the metaverse, like into a virtual space where they actually created.
Waiting for someone to explain to us about Tao. Tao.
But DAO is actually like decentralized something lah. Like it's basically like they are
Yeah.
their own company, their own sovereign nation, where the people who actually own the NFT have the say to what the fund does. Like say for example, right, like
See,
if
that's new to me.
yeah, so basically the DAO is like a panel inside the project, like based of all the NFT holders of that particular project. So let's say for
Okay.
example, Killer Girlfriend, right? Killer Girlfriend got a DAO. So basically like if let's say the owner say like, hey, like I'm actually putting like 70% of the sales as our KGF fund. Like what would you guys like to do? Can you suggest? And then like the people will suggest and then they will come up with a vote. And then due to a voting system, then they say, okay, based on this voting system, we will decide that this amount of money shall go to something. So like they will have this like ownership lah to that particular project lah. Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
we can touch on that in the next episode lah, for sure.
All right. Okay. So in the future, anything else you want to add on?
Like metaverse is still new to us, but we have seen, for example, like Sandbox. Like we were privileged enough to enter Hinja or Fari's so-called space.
Wow, you guys gotta check it out.
Yeah, so it's actually like a virtual space where he actually puts up his NFT artwork, but then now he has converted it into. So Fari, our friend, he sells trading cards like basketball cards, Pokemon cards. So he has made a virtual space where he puts all his cards on display, and people can go into his virtual space and like a shop, and like like see the cards and even like talk to him and purchase from him, which is like mind blowing lah to me. Like you don't have to be physically there. Like imagine someone from America like going to his shop.
He's next
to
level
buy.
lah, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's interesting.
So okay, well, so that means we have covered why you should get into NFTs. So now I want to flip it apart. Like,
yeah.
how about we talk about why you should not get into? Why you should not get into NFTs? Okay, I can start. I have some thoughts on that. So the first would be, I would say, you should not get into NFTs because, let me rephrase that. You should be mindful when you get into NFTs because it's a new market.
Yeah.
Like no one knows anything. The trends are shifting. What you think you know might not be what it is. Like all new markets, everyone's diving into the unknown. So just enter with caution, like we mentioned earlier. So that's point number one.
Okay, I think I came up with something. Like you should not come into NFT if let's say you just say that, hey, I got $5,000, I just convert, I just buy NFT, and then I just watch it grow. That means you go into the NFT space without zero knowledge. like like you're just gambling lah. Like I think it's any investment. Like you thought it's like a quick get rich quick scheme. That is a tongue twister. Yeah, if you think that that's the perspective, like what, oh shit, like I should get a BAYC. You think like, okay lah, I put like 400,000 buy a BAYC, then like and then after that like you just like you flex. Then when the thing crashes, you don't know when to pull out or anything, and then
but that I would say, because we still don't know yet. You could get lucky, man. Like you just put like $1,000 and on something that you maybe you don't believe in. You just put it in.
No, but then you might not
project.
know, because remember, like there are projects that will rug because you don't study the project.
So which is why it depends on the luck. Like there's probably a low profile project out there that could be worth millions in, I don't know, 2 years.
Like I think just recently it came out in the news that there was this NFT that looks like shit. Is that game that Minecraft? Like it's an unofficial Minecraft NFT that just got rugged for 1.2 million. Yeah, so like people go in, like they see Minecraft, fans of Minecraft for sure, they kind of like bought the NFT.
Like
I don't know whether it's I did not research on that particular company. Like I don't know whether is it docs or not. Yeah, but then like they just got rugged 1.2 million USD, man.
Yeah, but
so like things like that happen, and then like if you came in like maybe you come in like, I got 5,000, like I see something I like, I love Minecraft, like this is it. Then you just like put in the money, and then that happened. And then after you say like, NFT suck, this is shit.
Actually that's a good point. How many percent do you feel that luck is involved? Let's put a number to it.
Okay, so like this is like a conversation that I had. Like, what is luck, right? Like for me, the definition is that when preparation meets opportunity, right? That's the definition of luck. So that means you have to be prepared. And then when the opportunity arises, and then you hit, But then like if it happens, it doesn't happen, the percentage of it is that at least you try. Rather than not attempt. So that's why like there's that uncertainty that you have it, but then you have knowledge, you know that it's time, and then you just go for it. Yeah.
So you're saying back in 2017, those who bought it, they kind of knew what's up.
They understood what NFT is, but then they did not know that it's going to blow up that way.
Okay, so there's a bit of luck there.
Yeah, so that uncertain part is that the value lah, but then they knew what and then they just dive on it because they know like new technology, something that they should go into, something that they should try. You know what I mean?
And they got something to lose lah, which is a couple of $100, I guess.
Yeah. And
okay.
Truth be told, like boom,
500 ETH. Take that. Okay. I think I want to add on last point about why you shouldn't get into NFTs, because this space is full of scammers. Full of scammers, full of theft. Artwork theft, crypto theft. So
and if you're not careful,
you gotta be careful.
Like so, I think, I don't know, like we try to make all those reasons. Like I think probably like if we can do this in a second part, a part 2, like maybe we have someone who is no NFT person, and then we can get some actual reasons.
You mean NFTs?
Yeah, NFT, because I want to have that perspective, because I think we are both very positive towards NFT.
I want to end it with this note lah. If you gonna end this conversation, like I feel like it's okay to not be into NFTs.
Yeah,
it's okay. Like you do you, man. It means that you're self-aware lah, that NFT is not for you. You cannot take the high energy of like what's going on in the space. Which is okay lah. You do you lah. And no one's gonna demonize that lah. So for those who are listening, if you are still deciding whether you want to jump on a ship, if you wanna I mean it's okay for you not to be in
okay. So like I think just to share my insights, like when I thought I entered NFT, I have to learn a lot about crypto. But I am not really into crypto. I'm into NFT. So like like I just need base knowledge about crypto. So crypto, you just need to know, like, the rise and fall. If for those who are very advanced, they will study the charts. They will understand, like, the
Yeah.
patterns and
Wow,
all
that's
that.
deep.
Like
Yeah.
for us, like I feel like, like, it's dipping. Can lah, we got money, we pump. So that we pump, then we know at this low price, we can get like how many is, how many sold. And then with that amount, and yeah, we can actually pump into the NFT space.
Mm-hmm.
Which like, NFT, the currency there is only based on the cryptocurrency, like the Ethereum and the one. They will always put like minting price standard 0.08 or 0.1. That like
Mm-hmm.
base. Like really cheap ones like 0.05. Then if let's say you have really purchased it at a lower price, that means that you can make it. You're earning more than
Yeah.
what is really like valued in the NFT
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like just base understanding like that is enough, and then how you transfer out of your
Yeah.
MetaMask wallet and like that. Like
Yeah.
I think I'm okay.
If you're not into NFTs, at least you need to know the fundamentals, because
Yeah.
your surrounding is gonna be occupied with NFTs. Your surrounding is gonna be NFT lah. Like, because businesses are gonna trade off NFTs.
Yeah.
How you communicate or how you commute might work as NFTs. Your gantry to an event might be an NFT. So as much as it's okay for you to not to dive in, just be prepared lah. Like, it might just take over your lives lah.
Yeah. Okay. I think before we end, like, is there any questions from the floor? Like, when you guys listening,
Yes.
if
Anyone
you want to
questions?
throw us some curveball questions.
If you think that we are just talking like that, we don't make sense, just also comment as well.
Yeah. Say, apa korang berbual ni?
Guys,
malam raya ni korang berbual apa? Malam Hari Raya Cina. Sorry.
I actually have an idea like how to make
Okay.
this interesting, which is to like, because we need perspectives, right, of how NFT can help you and all that. I want to put an industry or even an individual. How can NFTs help them? For example, you are a wedding photographer. How can NFTs help you? Go.
Wow, like every photo already NFT.
Okay, done. Okay, next. This is a rapid question. Next, a lawyer.
Lawyer. The contract that you set, lawyer can be different type of law, right? Like your contractual, your contracts, it can be a NFT itself. It's a non-fungible token, something that is unique to that particular company or that particular transaction between two people or two bodies. Yeah.
Okay. What about home renovation company?
Home renovation company, NFT. That's interesting. Home renovation.
They can actually do interior design
It's like
metaverse.
Yeah.
I can't answer that one.
Says, do a breakdown post on what to look out for, pros and cons. The red flags. I think
Red flags of NFTs. Yeah, that sounds like a good carousel post.
Yeah, sure. We will definitely do that. Boon. Hey, what up, Boon? If I want to do an NFT project, how do I go about it, bro? We pay first.
Bro, we need to sit and pay.
Yeah, Hami and San. Bro, Hami and San. Yeah, we can propose, bro. You and me. Steady. Mural NFT. Yes, alright. Mural NFT. I think like this is for Boon also because he's a graffiti artist, amazing graffiti artist. Like in Singapore, okay, this one I sell. You guys, when you do this, like you put a percentage for me. Mural NFT, because Singapore walls, not permanent unless like it's being commissioned. So like the skate park walls or like the walls at Black Book, you paint, you take a picture, you make it into an NFT. Yeah. And because it's going to be unique inside the NFT space, that means you painted it, but then it's painted over. That means it cannot be replicated anymore.
True.
And you only have that one photo that's going to be an NFT. There you go, an NFT. Or if you want to have like some sort of interactivity about it, like you record the process of that mural art. and then you make that video into an NFT. That means nobody have seen the process. Nobody knew that this wall had that artwork. But then it's really painted over, and you really like have it in the metaverse. And it's
And
a unique
timestamp
process.
lah.
Yeah, and timestamp. There you go.
Okay.
Mural NFT. Like for diplomats also lah, because we also do murals. So yeah.
Any other questions? Any other ideas? Ooh, we're bouncing ideas.
We should do like NFT, AR mural NFT. Yeah, anything. We can do like AR, we can do VR. Like okay, alright. Like I'm gonna say it here, but everybody's gonna take the idea, it's fine. Like, you know that there is the metaverse, right? There's gonna be like a space. The wall, mural lah. The NFT on the wall lah. Yeah. Can steady. And then they inside there using the VR goggles, see it come to life and shit.
Ooh, that's the future.
Like,
Yeah, so
you got to understand, like NFT is just the contract. It can be anything. It can be music, NFT.
Okay,
NFT,
so like what we mentioned earlier regarding all the professions and all that. It seems like now whatever role that you are taking, there might be some integration of NFTs. Like for now, web developers, they can kind of be involved in NFT websites for minting, for smart contracts and all that. Designers are doing designs for a project, the branding and all that. Artists, illustrators are doing all the PFPs, all the one-on-ones, illustrations. Marketers, they are out there marketing on Discord, on Twitter, for all NFT projects. I don't know, what else? Community managers, they're managing everything.
Like I think like for me, like, you know, we down with therapy because therapy very important. Like therapy can be an NFT, bro. Like that motivational snippet. Like music NFTs, like it can be audio NFTs, you know?
Yeah.
And it can become something special.
Okay, wow. There's a lot of ideas that went down.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's it. But how do you want to wrap this up?
Yeah, so that's basically that's it for our side. Happy Chinese New Year.
Last words, do not click on Discord DMs. That's it. That's the takeaway. And guys, wishing you guys a happy holidays.
Have a nice long holiday.
Those who are celebrating happy Chinese New Year. Hope you guys enjoyed. This episode will be recorded and we'll upload it. I don't know about when are we gonna upload.
We only upload episode 5, so after episode 9 lah.
We're chasing. We're trying to post it as soon as possible. But again, happy that we can kind of communicate, engage on Instagram. Do like and share our page to all your friends. We are just a bunch of noobs learning NFTs. So thank you guys for joining us on this journey. We hope to learn from you as well. That's all for me. Signing off. Bye.
Alright. Thank you guys again for supporting us. Episode 10, we are so happy for you guys supporting us. Till episode 11, hope you guys have a good Chinese New Year break. Happy Chinese New Year for our Chinese friends. And hopefully we can see you guys for Teh lah. Whoever just like.
By the way, episode 11 is going to be dope.
Oh man, yeah.
It's going to be dope. You don't want to miss episode 11.
Yep.
Stay tuned.